What do you think about like the future of box breaking? Like, have you
Hmm.
ever given that a thought?
What do you mean? The future box breaking as in like vintage
Like,
box breaking or regular box breaking?
um, vintage or modern? Like, do you feel like I just see it trending, right? We talked about at the beginning, like, oh, nobody approved of it, and now like it's so common. Like, do you see it dying down? Do you see it still trending? Do you see like another level to it? Because you mentioned that like you're at the peak right now. Like, do you know how it'll like maybe transition into or evolutionize in different ways?
I think things are always ever changing, right? Things will change depending on the ecosystem, what's going on. But in terms of box breaks and packs and Pokemon itself,
Mm.
it's here for a long time, man. It's here for a long time. So I would say though, I think a lot of people that are in it for profits, you know what I mean, in it to make money, and that's their only focus instead of creating content as well as creating memories and an experience with the people that are jumping in. Those people will fall out over time, and they will find
Hmm.
that it would be potentially right become more and more difficult for them to do what they do and survive the way they survive, right? And the people that are creating content and making experiences and building communities will be there, right? Will continue to be there.
You have to
And for
have
me
you have
though,
to have both.
yeah, definitely, I agree. I agree. I think for me though, I'm always gonna be here, right? Whether we're opening packs, whether we're doing breaks, whether we're playing games,
Mm.
day one until now of content creating, we'll still be here. And that thing is, I work on building the community. That's the most important thing to me, right? If we're not breaking cards next week, that's fine, right? What's the next thing that we do? But it's together as a community. What's the next thing that we're gonna be doing together? Yeah, but I think it's
Nice.
gonna
That's
be here for a while. It's gonna be here for a long time. It's gonna,
I,
honestly
I think the
forever.
I think the only thing that would probably say not forever is the the amount of boxes available. Like the question is and always will be like how many boxes are left of this? Like when you're talking about
Mhm.
vintage boxes, and as one of our editor, we were talking to our editor Kang, um, literally last night. Last night and the day before, he was just basically telling us like they're onboarding 70 plus people onto whatnot, like very often now. So like there's 70 other people that are wanting to get in the game, that are wanting to get big boxes, and my question is the sustainability of the boxes, and how fast things are going to be broken, because I remember back in 2019, and Yizzy knows this, 2019, and like I was lurking in 2018 when someone was about to open up a box, even a normal base set box. It was a moment. It was a big thing. Whether it
Mhm.
was unlimited, whatever. It was like, oh wow, that person's actually opening up a base set box. Let me watch this. Now it's like
Yeah.
being open so often that I think so many people are, in a way, kind of desensitized. I don't want to say that word, but it's getting to that point where, um, like there's being boxes broken every single day. My question is like how long it's probably gonna last. So I always ask that. That's always something that's in the back of my mind.
Yeah, I think over time boxes will slowly dry up. I mean, there's not a lot of boxes out there, but there's still a lot of boxes out there. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but
Mm,
like the rate of which these boxes are being opened is fast, but not fast at the same time. There's a lot, but not a lot, So I think it's gonna be here for quite a long time, especially some of these vintage boxes. People are probably still holding on to them,
mm,
but who knows, right? In the future, it might be too expensive. It might be too rare. There will probably be a time frame where the boxes don't make sense to open anymore, just because of how rare they are and the value of them having them sealed inside of a box, right? That's something that we've slowly kind of had some problems with, right? Because I want to open every box. I want to have every box opened and enjoy every box and let everybody enjoy all the different arts of all the different cards and all the different sets. But some of them are just too rare. Some of them are just too scarce out there that it's not possible. And even being able to find a box, because it's so scarce and rare, it's so expensive to purchase that when you open the box, a lot of the value is having the box still sealed.
mm.
So we're definitely running into some issues with that.